news right now. Loni Anderson, best known as Jennifer Marlowe on WKRP in Cincinnati, died today, days before her 80th birthday. She played a struggling radio station's empowered receptionist on the sitcom that ran from 1978 to 1982. Anderson starred on the big screen alongside Burt Reynolds in the 1983 comedy Stroker Ace, and the two later married and became tabloid fixtures before divorcing in 1994. Anderson died at a Los Angeles hospital following a prolonged illness, said her longtime publicist. She leaves behind a husband, son, and daughter.
Oh, yeah, come in, Jennifer. Have a seat.
No, thank you.
Well, all right. This particular point in time, I would like to dictate a press release.
I don't take dictation.
What? Oh, all right. I guess I can do this thing myself. It's probably going to be a long meeting, though, so why don't you get coffee for all the guys here?
I don't get coffee, Mr. Carlson. We agreed. You have to draw the line somewhere. Will there be anything else I can do?
No, I ain't got about a dozen.
Thank you.
Oh, no. Thank you. Nice fellow.
One of the best. Would you like to see the big guy?
The big guy?
The skipper, the chief, the head honcho, the jerk who runs this place?
Yes, would.
Mr. Carlson, Mr. Travis is here to see you. Travis. I don't know. He claims to be the new program director.
Don't you look pretty tonight?
Thank you very much.
You ever get tired of hearing that?
No, never.
How about whistles?
Wonderful.
Now, some of the real chauvinistic or pro-women would say, men whistling at women is wrong and is crude.
I think you
and
should
so
whistle
forth.
back, right, ladies? I mean, really.
Why not?
Yeah.
Why not?
You know those wonderful headlines that kind of jump out at you from the supermarket shelves?
Oh, you mean the tabloids,
Yeah, you know
for
those.
lack of a
I
better
just
word?
want to straighten something out and say
They're
that
after you again?
I did not give birth to twins with mustaches. I did not do it. No. And how many...
Somebody big just died. Sex symbol and star of WKRP in Cincinnati, Loni Anderson, is dead at 79 years old. And my friend Mike North is here to help deliver the eulogy. Mike, it's been a long month, my friend.
Oh, baby. Yeah, we're on to August now, which is a good
That's right.
thing. You know what I mean? So July and June have not been kind. The summer has not been kind to our great, the people that have been big enough to be on this show. And not everybody is big enough to get on this show. But before we start this wonderful show, I just want to thank everybody. We set all sorts of records with the Ryan Sandberg show, which was probably predictable. Rhino put him in the seats at Wrigley, and he put a ton of people. I mean, unbelievable amount of people by a long shot. I think before that, we had guys, I mean, the people that have been on this show, we've had some great ones. But a lot of them have been covered. But the two big guys that had a lot of views were the people that were curious, that hadn't seen a lot of these guys. Lou Christie and Jotan Baker. But then you get a guy, and I'm not taking anything away from everybody else. We've had everybody from Bobby Jenks to George Foreman, to all sorts of movie stars. And this show's been going on for a while now. But Ryan Sandberg, who was well known, well covered by everybody, well covered, because my thing about this show has always been, Joe, and Joe knows this. We're going to tell you what they aren't telling you, plus the other stuff included.
That's right.
And I started thinking, we did tell you stuff they didn't tell you on the Ryan Sandberg show. But most of it was familiar. It didn't matter. It didn't matter. You couldn't get enough of Ryan Sandberg that whole week, from people throwing out the first pitch to his teammates, Jody Davis and Rick Sutcliffe and Sean Dunston going out there and doing stuff like that. So we want to thank everybody. And we definitely want to thank our sponsors, Cumberland Chapels, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, they're planning somebody's funeral tonight, tomorrow, the next day. I mean, you know what? It's a passage of life. Somebody dies, somebody else is born. And when somebody dies, they say that you're going to spend your money on a house, on a wedding, and on your funeral. Those are the three major things that you supposedly spend money on, although they haven't checked with me or a lot of other people lately. We had spent a lot on everything. Joe's going, is that the only thing? Cumberland Chapels, 8300 West Lawrence Avenue, Norwich, Illinois, 60706. Just a beautiful place. They got plenty of room. You got vestibules, you got the chapels, you got parking across the street, on the sides, behind. You don't have to, and even the side streets right there in Norwich. That's 708-456-8300. Go see those wonderful people. Go see the Lupos. Go see the Martinos. And then after that, go grab a bite to eat. And boy, I'll tell you what, we got some special stuff coming up at Pennyville Station. There it is. Beautiful presentation. Great place. A Pennyville Station. Nice bar action. They have 2 bars. They have private parties. Great drinks. Couples, singles, outdoor dining. The last 3 days, they've been packed, jammed. There's Jesse Rogers from ESPN, and there's the proprietor, Tony Antonacci. Make sure you go see Tino Antonacci tomorrow. He's there every day except Thursday during the day. And they have something going on there now from at Pennyville Station from 2 to 5 o'clock, happy hour every day, 2 to 5. $2.50 Blue Point oysters served with cocktail sauce, raw horseradish, $6 truffle fries, kung pao, cauliflower, pork veggie pot stickers, filet sliders. The daytime business is getting massive over there, and they just keep throwing the specials at you. So check them out. Pennyville Station, 112 Main Street. Right there in Park Ridge, Illinois. That's it. 847-720-4841, 112 Main Street, right across from the railroad station. Hence the name PennyvilleStation.com. And we thank you. Now, we go on to Loni Anderson. Now, my deal with her is simple. She might be the biggest sex symbol to ever be on network television. Okay. There she is with their dark hair. She was a dark hair lady. You wouldn't even recognize her now. This is the first time I'd seen those pictures. I mustn't have I looked at them tonight. Now, she was gorgeous. She was outstanding. And, a lot of guys like the other girl right there on the left. And she was hot too. I got to get her name. Hold on for a minute, because I should have planned that out, but I didn't. WKRP in Cincinnati. And there's Burt Reynolds, Lonnie, Burt with the toupee. And Stroker Race did not make it. It was a bust. There they are with Jim Neighbors. I mean, they were a fun couple until they got out of the public eye. Then it was like tabloid material. Now, WKRP in Cincinnati, you had Gary Sandy, Gordon Jump, who played the boss. He was hilarious.
Yeah, he's funny.
He's funny. Arthur Carlson was great. Frank Bonner is Herb Tarlick. Richard Sanders, we used to call George Hoffman this guy. Les Nessman. Howard Hessman is Dr. Johnny Fever. Jan Smothers played Bailey Quarters, and she was the one that a lot of guys liked. But for my money, and Tim Reed was on there, you had all sorts of great stars. But for my money, Loni Anderson might be. And look, I mean, she looks still sensational a year or two ago when I saw her on TV.
Oh, yeah.
78.
Oh, yeah.
She was 78 at the time. Look at her. I mean, she's younger there, but I mean, she didn't change all that much. She had, I don't want to have to say it, but I got to say it. She had tremendous genes. There's no question about her. I mean, my God. I mean, look at this. I'll tell you what. Can I tell you something?
Tell me something.
Loni Anderson in jeans or
Sydney Sweeney
in jeans? It's pretty tough to tell. Sweeney's face is very pretty, but her body is what makes her. This one here, I think, was the whole package. But where you had sex symbols in the movies, Joe. You had Raquel Welch, Marilyn Monroe, Jane Mansfield. There were no really big sex symbols on TV. You're talking to me. I've been watching TV my whole life. And believe me when I tell you this, she might be the number one sex symbol that was ever on TV. What would you say? Now, you've watched a lot of TV of late. I don't watch as much network TV, but look at that. I mean, come on now. And Johnny Carson don't even know how to talk, you know. And I'm sure he whistled at girls. But as I think of sex symbols now, the biggest sex symbol in America is the girl that did the jeans commercial, isn't it?
It's tough. Right now, I think it's hard to put anybody else besides Sydney Sweeney. Yeah.
I mean, so now give me somebody today that would be, because it's a woke generation, so they say. So I've heard. I can't be one. I just keep doing what I do, but I just do what I do. But I don't think there's a woman on TV today that can stand up to Loni Anderson as far as looks.
No. In the 90s, I think Pam Anderson was kind of in the same realm.
And she's back. Did you hear about her with Liam Neeson?
Yeah.
They are dating. Not only did they appear in the, which I won't see. I'm a Frank Drummond guy. I like a Leslie Nielsen, if you will. I don't think I'm gonna. I hate remakes. I hate reboots. I hate it. So
I heard it's more of a sequel, but you know.
Well, I didn't see I've seen Airplane 2. I saw Airplane. I've seen Die Hard 1. That's it. I asked my buddy. He goes, Die Hard 2 is good. I go, was it better than 1? He goes, no. Close, but no. I go, then why am I going to go see it? I don't want to ruin the moment. I mean, my God. So I don't think there's anybody as hot. I think she was the biggest sex symbol to ever be on TV. There was his good friend Jim Nabors, Gomer Pyle, Citizens Arrest.
There's a scene, Mike, towards the end of this trailer.
Okay.
With Loni Anderson that's going to blow your mind.
Okay, yeah. I'm going to watch it. They were married. There's Ned Beatty. Oh, yeah.
This isn't even the scene, but
I know, but she's so beautiful. She was beautiful. Look at this guy. He was so funny.
I've never even seen this movie, Mike.
No, nobody did. That's the problem. Ned Beatty, good actor. Jim Nabors was great as Gomer Pyle. Dirk Benedict, that looked like. Yeah, this looks like silly crap. You know what I mean? And now
the scene I'm talking about coming up. Hang on. It's you see Lonnie standing on the side of the race, and it's gonna blow up her skirt, Mike.
Oh, like Marilyn Monroe?
Yep.
Back in the day?
Yep. Here it comes. There it is.
Oh! Today they couldn't even do that. They couldn't get by the censors, maybe.
Yeah,
she was
probably not.
August 5th, 1945. She died 2 days short of her 80th birthday. And look,
which is today, by the way, would be her 80th birthday.
Happy birthday. Belated, no. Gone, yes, but 80 years old. She's best known for playing receptionist Jennifer Marlowe. Even the name was sexy. Jennifer Marlowe. On the CBS sitcom WKRP in Cincinnati from 78 to 82. She got nominated for 3 Golden Globe Awards. All right. She was born in St. Paul, Minnesota on August 5th. The daughter of Clayton Carl Andy Anderson, an environmental chemist, and Maxine Hazel Kalin, a one-time model. She grew up in Roseville, Minnesota. She also had an autobiography, My Life in High Heels. Her father was going to name her Leilani, but realized when she got to her teen years, it was likely to be twisted into Leilani. So it was changed to simply Lonnie, which was good strategy on his part, I must say, because people can be fun, but they can be cruel too. Anderson's acting debut came with a bit part in the film Nevada Smith. That was in 1966 with Steve McQueen. There she is as an older woman. I mean, just sensational. She also appeared in episodes, 2 of them, of SWAT. Then she was on Phyllis, Policewoman, Harry O with David Jansen. She auditioned for the role of Chrissy. I never knew that on the sitcom Three's Company. She didn't win the role, but did guest star as Susan Walters on season 2. Her most famous acting role, I think she's in her 70s there.
Yeah, she was.
Unbelievable. Her most famous acting role came as WKRP Cincinnati's Jennifer Marlowe. Now, let me describe it. It was like The Score. I mean, that's all I'm going to tell you. It was as insane as The Score. Saleswomen running all over the place, guys all over, the XRT people, Danny Lee in his corner office. You had the receptionist. We had a couple different receptionists that were outstanding. We had our own janitor, the whole ball of wax, and everybody got into the act. You know, I'd have this janitor LV. Yes, that's when we moved from Belmont. It was okay, but it was never the same. It was like leaving the frat house and going to corporate America, which just takes some of the attention off. There's Jim Irsay, one of the esteemed owners back in the day of the Indianapolis Colts. Now, here's the thing about her. She was nominated for 3 Golden Globes, 2 Emmys. But you know what? The series never did really good. It was there for 4 years, but it did good in a certain demographic, of course, with young kids, with young guys and teens.
Young, horny teens.
Yeah. It did good with young adults, teens, and disc jockeys.
Yeah,
And
I
sort of enjoyed after I got in the radio business. I told Bibi, she goes, "How's The Score? How's it been over there?" I go, "You won't believe it. It's like WKRP in Cincinnati. Everybody's out of their minds. You know, we got salespeople, men running around, guys. It was crazy." Those were that was the best of the best back in the day when people would argue, clash. That's right. Have fun, create, have ideas. But it was never like, I mean, The Score was a bigger hit than WKRP. But they kept it going. And then in 1980, she goes, "Well, wait a minute. I'm the biggest thing on this show, I think." First of all, she had a hell of an ego. There's no doubt about it. She knew she was hot. Loni Anderson knew it. But the show was on
100%.
Yeah, she was on for 2 years. Oh, yeah. Did you get that feeling? She knew she was on. What do you think, girls? Whistle right back at him.
Yeah, she goes, he goes, "Do you ever get sick of being called beautiful?" And she's like, "No,
No.
not."
And that's the truth. But 78, 79, everything's going along. But it explodes. She explodes. The show stays good. We're watching it every week. Me and Bibi, we're married 3 years. So we're in our little apartment on Whipple and Belle Plaine, and we only had 5 channels, so we'd go to the best. And there she was. And I went, whoa. But she was like a throw-in. She wasn't even supposed to be the big star. She was the receptionist, but they had no plans on her holding out in 1980. They said, "Let's get ready to, where's Loni?" She's holding out like Micah Parsons is now. She's holding out like Terry McLaurin. She had a contract. I believe you should honor it, but she says, "Hey, what are you going to do without me?" They said she was the throw-in at the end. Now, her whole deal transpired from being the quiet receptionist to what you saw her pushing everybody around. Let's play that again. Can you play with the volume up again, Joe? Let's listen one more time, and I'll give you how she really exploded. I'll give you the reasons right after we see this of her with the great Carlson and those people, Gary Sandy and all them.
Breaking news right now. Loni Anderson, best known as Jennifer Marlowe on WKRP in Cincinnati, died today. Days before her 80th birthday, she played a struggling radio station's empowered receptionist on the sitcom that ran from 1978 to 1982. Anderson starred on the big screen alongside Burt Reynolds in the 1983 comedy Stroker Ace, and the two later married and became tabloid fixtures before divorcing in 1994. Anderson died at a Los Angeles hospital following a prolonged illness, said her longtime publicist. She leaves behind a husband, son, and daughter.
Oh, yeah, come in, Jennifer. Have a seat.
No, thank you.
Well, all right. This particular point in time, I would like to dictate a press release.
I don't take dictation.
What? Oh, all right. I guess I can do this thing myself. It's probably going to be a long meeting, though, so why don't you get coffee for all the guys here?
I don't get coffee, Mr. Carlson. We agreed. You have to draw the line somewhere. Will there be anything else I can do?
No, I got about a dozen.
Thank you.
Oh, no. Thank you. Nice fellow.
One of the best. Would you like to see the big guy?
The big guy.
The skipper, the chief, the head honcho, the jerk who runs this place?
Yes, would.
Mr. Carlson, Mr. Travis is here to see you. Travis. I don't know. He claims to be the new program director.
Don't you look pretty tonight?
Thank you very much.
You ever get tired of hearing that?
No, never.
How about whistles?
Wonderful.
Now, some of the real chauvinistic or pro women would say, men whistling at women is wrong and is
I
crude
think you
and
should
so
whistle
forth.
back, right, ladies? I mean, really.
Why not?
Yeah.
Why not?
You know those wonderful headlines that kind of jump out at you from the supermarket shelves?
Oh, you mean the
Yeah,
tabloids,
you know
for
those.
lack of a
I
better
just
word?
want to straighten something out and say
They're
that
after you again?
I did not give birth to twins with mustaches. I did not do it. No. And how?
So she ends up running the station, basically keeping everybody in line, telling them what they got to do. I mean, hitting them with sarcasm. She became the vocal part of the show because the ratings were ratings to a much younger audience. So she became even bigger. She had a poster out. She did some movies. But here's the thing. She did other TV shows and they didn't do well. She did the movie like Stroker Ace we were talking about with Burt Reynolds. It flopped. She did she later appeared as herself in the romantic comedy The Lonely Guy, starring Steve Martin. She voiced Flo, a collie, in the animated film All Dogs Go to Heaven. She kept herself busy. She became known for her colorful personal life. She was something else. That's all I'm going to tell you. Particularly with Burt Reynolds. They started in the comedy Stoker Ace, and it didn't do well at all. In 1983, it was a box office and critical failure. Just a flop, one of his biggest flops. She later appeared as herself, like I said, with Steve Martin. It just did okay. In the mid to late 80s, she was teamed with Wonder Woman actress Linda Carter in the television series Partners in Crime. It didn't last. All right. Then she did a comedy thing called Easy Street, 86 to 87. Didn't last. She did some movies, TV movies, A Letter to Three Wives, Sorry, Wrong Number, both of which had little attention.
Yeah, flops.
She had the right role on the right TV show. What's mysterious is it didn't equate to other things, which is unusual, but it didn't. She attempted to co-star with Burt Reynolds on Evening Shade. Now, that was his successful series after his big movie career. I mean, for 5 years in the 70s, Burt Reynolds was the biggest movie star in America and in the world. Nobody could touch him. He made more money than anybody. I wasn't saying he's the best, but he made more money than anybody in America. Then he started making some flops. But the network was not fond of the idea replacing her, which was the way it was supposed to go on Evening Shade, with Mary Lou Henner. After Delta Burke was fired from Designing Women, they offered her the role as Burke's replacement, which never came to pass because she asked for more money. Jesus. What kind of people are they?
Yeah, right.
I want more than she got. You want me to replace her? No, you're done. So sometimes things work out, sometimes they don't. She agreed to return as Jennifer Marlowe on 2 episodes of the new WKRP in Cincinnati, a sequel to the old series. She was added to the 3rd season of the sitcom Nurses, playing hospital administrator Casey McAfee. I don't know any of these. Do you, Joe? No.
Nope. There's only one thing that I know her in the 90s.
That's right. What and is?
Night at the Roxbury.
Okay.
With Will Ferrell and Chris Kattan. Here's a
Right,
picture. From
right.
that.
There she is, huh? And was she good in it?
I mean, yeah. I mean, it's a
But she
silly,
was just,
stupid movie.
you didn't even know she was at first, did you?
No, I didn't. I didn't.
I didn't see the movie. Was the movie good? I've heard about it.
It's funny, but it's dumb. You know, it's Will Ferrell. So
Yeah, it's Will Ferrell. In 2018, Anderson was seen promoting WKRP in Cincinnati, okay, and other TV series on MeTV. I mean, if you want to see her again, you could just check out MeTV. It's one of the best stations going. It's got the old school TV shows on it, which dominate anything they're making today. I don't care if you're talking Andy Griffith. I don't care Gomer Pyle. I don't care if you're talking any kind of All in the Family, the Jeffersons, Good Times. I mean, they're all legendary shows. The ones that are on now, I don't even know. Okay. My wife is watching something from the 1800s, the Gilded Age or something.
1800.
Yeah, I want to, you know what I mean? But she was something else. Now, it was announced on October 3rd, 2023, that Anderson would feature in the Lifetime film Ladies of the 80s, a Diva's Christmas. According to the official synopsis, the movie follows 5 soap opera divas readying for a reunion show. This might have been a good idea. Who take on playing Cupid during Christmas to bring together their director and producers. They all learn.
Here's a picture from that production, Mike. Here it is.
She looks great there, and she's 78. Right? Yeah. This was like 2023. Look at that. I've never seen another 80-year-old woman look like that. 79. Never.
Yeah, she looks good.
Yeah, she looks great. But they all learn about it. But the ensemble cast was made up of Anderson, Linda Gray, Morgan Fairchild, Donna Mills, and Nicolette Sheridan. That might have worked out. So they were getting ready to do that, and it didn't work out. She was married 4 times. There I am. There's my guys. To real estate developer Bruce Hasselberg. I watched 2 episodes of Maverick tonight. I looked at the date, 1959. Bruce Hasselberg, 1964 to 66. Actor Ross Bickel, 74 to 81. Burt Reynolds, 88 to 94. And musician Bob Flick, 2008 to her death. He was a member of the folk band The Brothers Four, which Joe has all their albums, no doubt.
Definitely.
He met her in 1963. They had a couple kids, 2 children. They had adopted son Quentin with Burt Reynolds. Now, let me tell you what happened with the Burt Reynolds thing. Burt Reynolds caught her cheating, and then she was filing for divorce, and she was trying to. That's me when I woke up this morning. Yeah, I shaved the mustache, and that, by the way, Playgirl magazine, when that came out. See, Joe, you weren't here for all this, and it's a good thing because you'll live a much longer life. That I'll be gone. I was there. It was insane. Come on. We're used to Playboy. We had to look at Burt Reynolds. Unbelievable. But Reynolds accused her of cheating on him. And quite frankly, they took each other's careers down basically after that. They ruined each other. They couldn't get past. He wanted to keep the kid and stuff like that. Now, Anderson also played Jane Mansfield, and she possessed the innocent sexuality of Marilyn Monroe. Okay? She became known for a colorful person like Burt Reynolds. They started in the comedy. And then Burt Reynolds in the 90s accused her of cheating. And it didn't work out. And it hit every tabloid. It was news every day. And then Burt Reynolds came on network TV and burnt their careers to the ground.
Sounds about right.
Yeah, burnt their careers to the ground. It just was not a good thing. It wasn't a good thing at all for them. I think he did Boogie Nights after that, did a couple other movies. Yeah, he did Boogie Nights, which is a good movie, by the way.
It's a damn good movie.
A damn good movie, and with Philip Seymour Hoffman, William. I mean, just great people. And Burt Reynolds was great in it. And I thought he was going to have this big revival after that, and it never happened. But when you hit it as hot, take it from as he did, it's hard to replicate. It really
That's true.
It's hard to replicate. So, Loni Anderson, God bless her, wonderful girl, daughter Deidre, fathered by Hasselberg, like I said. She came out with the My Life in High Heels autobiography back in 1995. Her films, not too memorable. She did like 6 of them. Vigilante Force, Stroker Race, All Dogs Go to Heaven, A Night at the Roxbury, which you saw. She played Barbara Butabi.
Mm-hmm.
There she is. There's that a boy, Joe. She looks great. I guess I could say I might have had the hots for her when I was younger.
I think that's probably a safe assumption, Mike.
I said she looks great 9 times. I said she looked great. She's 79. She's like this.
I'm convinced any straight man watching this show right now, Mike, is probably feeling the exact same way.
Right. Well, how did you, Joe? I know I was talking to myself the other night because I keep asking you. I'm good with numbers usually, but I keep asking like I did last show. I go, were you around at this time, Joe? And I just can't come to terms with the. Oh, you weren't around in 82. You weren't around in 79. It's starting to hit me now. But it's almost like a good luck piece because the show's doing fantastic. So I'm going to ask you. I mean, did you watch this? Were you around? I mean, were you born yet?
No, I wasn't.
You were. What was?
I was born at the end of '88, Mike. So
you missed out WKRP by 6 years.
I missed the whole thing.
You missed the whole thing, but you got it right here, and somebody big just died.
That's right.
Now, her TV shows, television films, the Jane Mansfield story. She played Jane Mansfield. Anybody see Jane Mansfield? They got a big HBO documentary on her right now. Jane Mansfield. If you play Jane Mansfield, here's what you got up here. You got to have up here if you're Jane Mansfield. But nobody, if there's a famous picture of Sophia Loren, I don't know if Joe can get it up. Well, I know he can get it up. He's got kids, but I don't know if Joe can get Sophia Loren looking at Jane Mansfield's breasts. Say, Sophia Loren looking down at Jane Mansfield's breasts. And see
I got it.
She can't believe it. And by the way, Sophia Loren was she still is one of the greatest sex symbols of all time. She saw this girl and she going, whoa. Now, Jane Mansfield, I think that dress, BB told me, for a party was a little inappropriate, Joe. Would you say?
Yes, it is. But I'm getting a picture.
I know you'll get it. I'm going to keep going. I got, but nothing worth a damn. None of these movies are worth a damn that she made.
Her biggest movie was All Dogs Go to Heaven, and it's a cartoon.
I know.
I swear to God.
I know. She did some voiceovers. That's not what a sex symbol is supposed to do, but maybe Raquel Welch did one.
Here you go, Mike.
All right. Look at that's unbelievable. Sophia Loren, who was pretty well stacked herself, is looking at Jane Mansfield going, holy Christ. One of the most famous pictures, and it's featured in the HBO. You got that right, Cliff. We've gone astray, this country, in some certain ways. You know? We've gone astray. Not me, but we've gone astray. Those are women. Those are women. Real women. Damn it.
Mike's getting all hot and bothered over there. Look out.
I love it. I love it. Hey, look. Am I too jovial for somebody big just died? Yeah. I like Loni Anderson. I did. And she made a tremendous impact on everybody. She did. And she kept that show afloat. I thought that show wouldn't last more than 2 years, 3 years. And then they kept writing her more into it. And it was a great ensemble. It really was. But really, Joe and I, we know you have to be big to be on the show. And she made her mark. I said, I think she's the number one. If anybody could think of one that did TV, I mean, most of the top sex symbols back even in the 80s and 90s, Elizabeth Taylor never did network TV, None of these women did network TV. Raquel Welch didn't do. She did network TV at the end when she was in her 60s and 70s, making a living, but they didn't do network TV. Deborah Kerr, Yvette Mimieux, none of them did network TV. They were all movie stars back then. That's what they were. But she was, I don't know what was she? What descent was she? It doesn't even tell you. Was she?
Yeah, I don't know.
It doesn't say anything. Oh, well. Anyway, that's it. I mean, another one bites the dust, Joe. Your impressions, you were doing the film, your impressions of Loni Anderson before we take a vote.
A beautiful, beautiful woman who had the smarts and the chops to carry her career. I mean, that's it at the end of the day.
Well said. Guile, Guile, ladies and gentlemen. She had guile. She did it. She got it done. She made it work. And on behalf of everybody here at Cumberland Chapel's Funeral Home and Pennyville Station, we appreciate them both. Somebody big just died. Yes, it was Loni Anderson. Hope I don't see you folks for a while. Okay, it's been a little bit busy. We want everybody to live too. We want them to continue on. We have some ideas of people that are in a little bit of trouble right now. We are hearing that Bruce Willis is hurting right now. Joe, you brought up somebody. Oh, Dick Van Dyke's older now. Dick Van Dyke's older. Eva Marie Saint. But you know what? We've had young people die like Bobby Jenks. So you never know, folks. You never know. Live each day. Enjoy each day. Don't get hung up on things. Really don't. Have the time of your life. It took me a long time. When you're striving for something, you don't coast to be great. You don't coast to be good. You got to work hard. Smell the roses once in a while. Enjoy life because, man, I was watching. It seems like only yesterday I was watching all these people. And I tell this to Joe all the time. Right? I tell it to Joe all the time. Joe, I was watching and gone. And like in 40 years, it just went like that. So on behalf of everybody here at Somebody Big Just Died, I'm Mike North. He's Joe Mandel. Good night, everybody.
Good night.